checked in the front desk, and then we went into medical. Medical, oh my God. Never again, yo. That was like the longest process ever, I swear. Like, what's up, everybody? It's Smaller Abstract. So I just got back from MEPS yesterday. Yeah, I just got back from MEPS yesterday, and everything went well. I got cleared for medical, and I got sworn into the DEP program. But yeah, okay. So when I got up, I think it was like around 10:30 in the morning. I woke up, went to my recruiter's office, and it was me and like a couple other people that were waiting on the shuttle to take us up to the hotel that we were going to be staying at for MEPS. So we waited, got some paperwork done. Recruiters was telling us about what we should expect when we get there and things that we should and should not do. And then the shuttle finally came. It took us about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours to get up there to Fort Lee in Petersburg. And we got there, checked in, got our rooms, and our liaison for the hotel, she told us to be back downstairs for our briefing around 8:30. So before then, everybody was just chilling around. We got to know some people. I met a couple of cool people. They were actually pretty funny. We went downstairs like around 6:30, and they were serving dinner between like 6:30 and 10. So we ate dinner. They had a couple things that were on the menu. It wasn't too much to pick from because it's a hotel, so you can't really expect much. But the food, I mean, it was alright. I got a burger, and my burger, it really messed my stomach up. So like after I ate it, I just was like, whatever. I'm not even hungry no more. What else? Oh, around 8:30 when it was time for us to come downstairs and go to the briefing, we met in the conference room, and our liaison for the whole thing, she was explaining to us like what's going on and what time we're leaving in the morning and all of that stuff. So after that was done, everybody just hung around in the gaming room, and a couple people went to like the pool area, or some people were working out. Me and my roommate, we was together like most of that whole time, because he's going to the Air Force too, and we rode up together, so we was just hanging out, laughing and joking. And then we ended up going to like the Walmart around the corner from there and got a couple things. Okay, so then after that, we went to sleep. Wake up call was at 4 o'clock, 4:15, I can't remember. It was early. I wasn't ready for it. I'm not an early person. I sleep until like at least 11, 12 at the latest. But yeah, somehow, I don't know how I did it, but I woke up at like 3:50 and got ready. Woke up my roommate, he got ready. So then we went downstairs and they gave us breakfast. Breakfast just wasn't all that either, but I ate it just to have something on my stomach because I know it was going to be a long day and I didn't know when the next time I was going to eat. So we finally left the hotel, and it was two different buses. It was one for all the people that were shipping that day, and then it was one for the people that were getting processed. So of course I was on the processing bus because that was my first time at MEPS. And we pull up to MEPS, and we see this lady standing outside. So we get off the bus, grab our stuff or whatever, line up on the sidewalk, and then she tells us, she's like, I need all the people that's shipping to come over here, and she lines them up. And then she's like, all the people that's getting processed, come over here, and she lines all of us up. And we just standing, like, mind you, it's brick. Like, it had to be like 25 degrees, maybe a little bit lower, at like 5:30 in the morning. We standing outside. Some people ain't had jackets on. I'm like, y'all tripping. I'm sitting there shivering. Everybody just hurt. And she talking, letting us know what they expect when we walk through the doors. And for some reason, I don't know why, she was saying, she was like, I'm not trying to keep y'all out here because it's cold, but she ended up keeping us out there for at least 15, 20 minutes just talking about random stuff that didn't even relate to what we had to do. So then she finally finished talking, and we go through the doors. They got the metal detector and where you put your bag through, so they'll see if you got like any weapons or anything. And then as soon as we got through there, we had to go check in with our liaison for our branch. And then after that, they gave us like or our medical sheets or whatever that we had to take and check in at the front desk. Checked in at the front desk, and then we went into medical. Medical, oh my God. Never again, yo. That was like the longest process ever, I swear. Like, they had us in there doing everything. Like, anything and everything. And I think you had to do like a vision test, you had to do a hearing test, blood work, a urine analysis, and then you had the physical with the doctor, and then it was like a group physical where it was like you and a couple other people, which sucked. That sucked. Like, first of all, alright, I'm gonna just go in order. First, when I got there inside medical, it was like we was sitting inside of there, and I went straight to the hearing because they were like switching people off for each station. I went to hearing first, and I'm sitting in there. I'm thinking like, why can't I hear nothing? After a while, because they want you to click a button if you hear anything. So I'm clicking. I'm hearing some of the stuff, but then after a while, it was like a good little time before I heard anything. So I was like, am I tripping right now? Like, I'm thinking everybody else is clicking stuff, but I'm not clicking nothing. But then come to find out the test had ended, so I was just clicking the button just in case, because I didn't know if I was going to be missing nothing. But after that, what did I go do? Oh, I went to do my urine analysis, and that was kind of weird, because like they sitting there watching you the whole time while you go handle your business, and then you got to stand with your cup, and they like watching you, make sure you don't do nothing with it. But then like once you got past that, it's cool. After that, I went and did my regular physical with the doctor, where they check your ears and check like make sure your heart is working fine and all that other stuff. And then they ask you like a series of questions like, have you ever smoked weed? Have you ever drunk? Do you have cycle problems or anything like that? And I mean, of course, it's no to all of that unless you want to get disqualified. I mean, if it's really something wrong, then yeah, tell them. But yeah, I'm not telling y'all to lie, because you can definitely go to jail for that. But yeah, after I handled that with them, I had to do the group little physical thing where we had to do the duck walk, which sucked because it was cold as hell in that room, like so cold, and we was all stripped down to our boxers, looking crazy, and we had a foreign doctor that was giving us instructions, so we could barely understand what he was saying, and we in there struggling trying to do the exercises, but we all got through it. We got cleared, and I think the last thing I had to do was my blood work, which I mean, I'm not really scared of needles, so I just went and got through that. And after we left medical, what else? Oh no, I'm forgetting. For the vision test. So I had a lady that was doing my vision test, and we had the little colorblind part where you had to look at the numbers and see if you could see them through the colors. And then like you read the lines with the letters, of course, like a usual eye test. And then it was like for the Air Force, we had to do a depth perception test, which I think I failed, because she was like, look at these circles and see if any of them look further or look different than the other circles. I'm like, none of these look different. They all look like small little circles. And she was like, okay. And I guess I failed that. I'm not sure, but I don't know. But then, yeah, okay, so after that was when I was finished with medical. So we checked out of medical, and we had to go back to our liaison, and they put us in phase 2, I believe. Yeah, phase 2. And basically all it is you go and you do your background check and all that with the people in the other office, and they basically ask you the same questions and all of that. And when you finally finish that, you get your fingerprint scanned and all that, and you go sign up so that you can get registered for your swearing ceremony. And I feel like, well, I ship out on March 28th, 2017. As well as I have to be back at MEPS on the 27th, so the day before. Oh wait, I'm almost forgetting. I did end up having to go back to my liaison, and I had to pick my job or whatever, sign my contracts. So that's why I got to leave so early, because I started my process in December. And for me to be leaving so fast, it's like, it's not really rare, or it's rare for that to happen. So yeah, I'm just thankful for my recruiter for walking me through all of this, and he actually was like there for me the whole time, making sure that I was doing what I actually wanted to do. So also, when I got sworn into depth, I got back to my recruiter and he gave me this. He gave me my shirt. On the front, it got the Air Force insignia on it. On the back, it's a bigger one. It says U.S. Air Force. So this will be the shirt that I have to wear every time that I meet with him for one of my depth calls. And I'm actually pretty excited about that. But yeah, this has been my video about my MEPS experience. The next video I'll be posting will be about the BMT packing list, because I just left my recruiter today, as a matter of fact. And he gave me my packing list as well as my depth shirt and all of that. So I'll be making more videos coming soon.